This video is gonna get me canceled.
I'm gonna destroy my friend's career before it begins.
Are you afraid of change? No, we're afraid of you turning into a shitty band, which you already are now.
You've been a shitty band since 1985!
Honestly, guys, you might hate me for this. I like this song. Honestly, I'll be honest, most of that's probably because of nostalgia, because I remember this song being played a lot.
This is just, like, hard Nickelodeon rock.
No,
I
it's not.
haven't heard this album since, like, 2015, and the following track is, like, the only one I remember.
It sounds like radio rock from, like, the 2000s that, like, you'd listen to it and be like, fuck it, whatever, there's nothing better. Because, like, everything else is just, like, pop music and shit.
Sounds like butt rock.
Yeah, it's butt rock, but it's, like, the butt rock you can at least tolerate.
This is them trying to be Trent Reznor, and they're writing a song about, like, wanting to off oneself, but you can just tell that Nicky's 6. I know that he's, like, almost died before, but you can tell he's never, like, actually tried to off himself.
Do I wanna die?
Wow,
Kiss it all goodbye.
Oh my god, dude, you know what's fucked up? I can't find any footage of this, but apparently during the tour for this album, when they played the song live, they had, like, actual footage of people dying on the big screens. I'm not kidding.
What? Why would they do that? How fucking edgy do they think they are?
I got this information from Ralph Fiera, so make it that as you will, but that apparently they did that.
What is it with, like, 80s metal bands and trying way too fucking hard to be edgy in the 90s?
I mean, I think PMRC had a lot to do with that.
This is like 10 years removed from the PMRC.
Well, I think
they're trying to compete with Manson and all that shit.
They're trying to compete with Manson. They still thought the PMRC was a serious threat when Manson was around, and so they're like, yeah, we gotta up our image to get in with the kids because we were the fucking edgiest thing back in the 80s. We gotta still be the upfront rockers of the 90s. And then they turned into Aerosmith.
Yeah, if anything, Manson was, like, the reason why he pissed off parents was because of his, like, sacrilegious aesthetic and whatnot. It wasn't solely because he did sexual stuff. Like, Blackie didn't turn any heads when he, like, knife-fucked a fake nun. And obviously nobody cared about what Mötley Crüe was doing either.
Well, to be fair, no one cared about any of these bands anyway, because it was 1997.
Kill Fuck Die had some recognition.
1997 is after
Dude, this album had more recognition. And people left this album on the fucking cutting room floor.
Yeah, James is right.
Well, maybe I'm just biased because KFD has, like, a retrospective fan base, whereas this album is universally regarded as shit.
Well, yeah, people actually like Kill Fuck Die. Same thing with, like, Brutal Planet. God, I should have put in Brutal Planet. Fuck me running. Alright, we were listening to fucking Marvin Gaye at the start of this watch together. Now we're at Mötley Crüe, Generation Swine. We're at What's Going On? What many consider to be, like, one of the best records of all time. Like, top album in Rolling Stone's top 500 albums. And now we're at Generation fucking Swine. How much have we depleted, dude?
I mean, to be honest, the albums that came before this and the Watch Together weren't on the worst albums of the year list, or worst albums of all time list.
Yeah, but
nobody cares enough about this album to put it on any list. Other than maybe, like, Mötley Crüe albums worst to best or some shit like that.
Okay, look, say what you want about Generation Swine. Saints of Los Angeles makes this album look like Shout the Devil.
Wow, that's...
I disagree. I'd rather listen to Saints of Los Angeles than this shit.
Both equally as bad, honestly.
It's not good.
Equally as bad.
Oh, not the whiskey!
It's like saying, hey, the third Nickelback album makes the second Nickelback album sound like the first Nickelback album.
I mean, I think New Tattoo is worse than either of them.
Look, New Tattoo is like, I like a couple of songs off New Tattoo.
It has like all of their worst songs.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of shitty songs, but I like the title track.
A lot of these power chords literally just sound like they're ripped from a Nickelodeon soundtrack.
Yeah, so unfucking creative, and this is coming from Mick Mars.
Drake and Josh fucking intro, dude.
What the fuck is this shit?
What's on me, oh, what and you?
Wow, this is probably the worst title track I've heard in a while.
This sucks. This sucking fucks. It fucking sucks. It fucking blows.
It sucks so much. It fucking
fucking foes.
I love how like they use that lyrical trope of gotta get away. It's like, what the fuck are you getting away from?
From society, man. Gotta be my own independent man, because I'm a rebel and I have to have this posturing fucking rock and roll bad boy aesthetic, even though I'm making dated 90s tough guy
We
bullshit.
gotta get away from America, where our main demographic audience is.
I feel
We're
like
gonna
this
get away
album
from
was an
America,
embarrassment
where
even
I'm
when it came
considered
out.
an enemy of the states.
They can't be too fucking specific about who they're calling swines, either the people of America or the authority figures, because if they specifically say who they are, then they'll piss off all the patriotic boomers that make up a huge amount of their fan base.
So the album
Stealing
cover,
this election!
the album cover shows a bunch of pigs in like two-piece suits, so you have to think it's either about politicians or corporate. But they can't, of course, they can't actually name who it is. They just have to play off some lame-ass fucking, oh, the elite is the big bad.
man.
It's the elites, man. They're keeping the people down. Meanwhile, this is Motley Crüe.
The
we're
fucking
talking
elite,
about.
man. They're draining the blood out of children.
Now, Lil Billy, you get inside now. You see that there airplane? It's gonna drop some moron juice from the sky and it's gonna make you dumb. This riff almost seems like something from Lulu.
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Lulu.
Attract you and repel
What?
you.
Ooh, what was that?
Lulu on the-
Say,
Oh,
God,
what are
what
these
is going on?
vocals?
hear a voice in my head.
He sounds like a post-grunge singer.
Yeah.
He sounds like Wes Scantlin from fucking Puddle of Mud.
Sounds like Wes Scantlin trying to do an impression of fucking Billy Corgan.
And also, if we do this again, I'm gonna actually like grab my actual recording
I
microphone
can't-
instead of my Astro A50s.
Why can't Motley
And, like-
Crüe just turn into My Bloody Valentine and become Motley Shoe?
Down at the
Dude.
devil.
Dude, I want to put Vince Neil's voice through like 10 different fucking pedal boards with a bunch of choruses and wahs and distortions and shit.
It would be better than this.
No, if we ever
I mean,
do
what's
this
that
again,
thing, though?
if we ever do this again, it has to be for the upcoming Corey Feldman EP.
Yes. The only thing setting this apart from Nickelback is that Chad Kroeger has a tolerable voice.
Oh no!
No.
Oh,
Chad Kroger's voice is terrible.
dude, say what you want about Vince Neil. He's better than
Look,
Chad.
say what you
Kroeger.
want about Chad Kroeger. When you
It
hear-
should be called Virgin Kroger.
When you hear a Nickelback song, you know it's a Nickelback song. When you hear this song, it
That's
could
a
be-
bad
That's a good
thing.
Not a.
could be
That is
from-
not an argument.
Hey, look how long this song is.
That's not an
I
argument.
prefer Chad Kroeger to Vince Neil. I'm gonna die on that. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Bro. Dude, I'm
Just
getting
said
hate
that
comments
first.
as if I'm the guy who just said that. Send your hate mail to Drew. He's the fucker who makes my my thumbnails sometimes.
I don't give a shit. Now it
Go
sounds
on
like
the videos
Madonna.
where he made the thumbnail. Go
Now-
down his channel.
Now it sounds like
Go
Madonna.
to his comments of his last video.
Shut the
and,
fuck up.
Oh god, glitter.
Okay,
Fuck me
this-
running.
This
Oh,
could
no.
be a good song. Who knows?
Oh, famous last words.
Nope. Nope.
Almost sounds
Yeah,
like
no,
a bad. It almost sounds like a bad Michael Jackson ballad, but with industrial percussion.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that should
It
be
kind
on
of
a-
does, yeah. Like something off of fucking.
Invincible or something.
The funniest thing about Motley Crüe is when they did their shitty movie for Netflix. At the end, like they made it seem like they're all brothers again and stuff. That's why they reunited. They were friends again. When that couldn't be further from the fucking truth. They were brought back together by their fucking label because they wanted to make more fucking money. And for the last 10 years, the band was like on tour. They rode in separate buses and planes and shit. It's so bullshit and fucking like, ugh, it's insulting.
I'm more surprised that it was a Netflix movie and not an actual theatrical release.
Dude, it's Motley fucking Crüe. Who's gonna go to the fucking theater to see a fucking Motley Crüe movie? I ain't.
There's boomers out
Oh,
there.
speaking
who
of which,
listen
there's
to
gotta be a
this shit.
Kiss movie as well,
Yeah.
You go into the
and
comments.
that's going straight to fucking Pirate Bay.
The Dirt pretends to be this edgy,
Pirate Bay.
provocative film by showing people licking piss and constantly showing tits,
Yeah,
and yet the movie actively fucking avoids showing one single penis.
Look, I don't love, but I like the movie.
I love penises, man.
I liked this movie that I'm about to mention, but The Dirt is basically trying to be Lords of Chaos, except for fucking Motley Crüe.
I think The Dirt was in production around the same time that Lords of Chaos started. to
Oh
be.
my god, something else about The Dirt. There's a really awkward scene where Tommy Lee like hits his girlfriend, and then they just gloss over and never come back to
It's
it.
because Eminem would have.
It's like, is that foreshadowing him and Pamela Anderson or something? What the? fuck?
I actually do like the way that scene is pulled off, though.
But
Because,
it doesn't mean anything. It just comes and goes. It's like, what, is it supposed to be something about...
well, yeah,
When he got-
it goes nowhere. It's a red herring.
No, but also in the dirt, his fucking wife is like the worst actor of all time. Vince Neil's like wife or ex-wife or whatever. Like when his daughter's dying. Vince, our daughter is dying. It is very sad.
I mean, heroin does things.
I don't understand, man. It's so stupid.
Holy shit!
This is like if Minor Threat grew up to be fucking boomers.
This was almost good for like a second, and then it just turned into...
No, this is like if a bunch of fucking, like... This is like Hank Williams III if he tried to do industrial. Wish that I would!
One of his lines literally go, "Let me see ya!" Like he laughed in the middle of his line.
No, yeah, he forgot the fucking line.
That really shock you?
It does, because it's Motley Crüe. I expect the people who write shit to remember the shit they write.
You expect too much of this band.
Dude, if fucking Young Lean can remember what he writes, then Motley Crüe should remember what he writes.
Can you imagine if this album was like a concept record, like American Idiot or something?
Don't. It's not fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the best song on the album.
Nickelback time!
Kill it! Kill it with fucking fire!
This is the best song.
I want to piss on my computer.
Motley Crüe goes new metal.
These vocals don't fit it.
This sounds like fucking if Pantera ditched Phil Anselmo.
Oh my god.
They replaced him with like a Prince ripoff.
Wow, this is worse
No,
than
it's-
something on Van Halen 3.
Okay, this might actually be the worst Motley Crue song I've ever heard.
Nah, this is better than First Band on the Moon.
I don't know about that. It's tied with that and White Punks on Dope at the very least. At least First Band on the Moon is ironically funny.
Wait, don't you mean White Trash
First Band on the
Circus?
Moon is fucking funny.
I love with the girls who wanna suck my ooh.
I wanna bring back a Reno rock.
You're trying to
Girls who wanna suck my...
when you're
That'd be funnier.
supposedly like the ultimate cock rock band, but you won't even use the word cock
Hey, come on, Vince. I've seen your cock. I've seen that video on Pornhub.
because you're only fucking sexually provocative when it comes to fucking women because you're trying to pander to like the chauvinistic straight dude bro crowd.
Yeah.
Maybe this
I'm
is
sure
the
James doesn't want fucking
Ain't a
redneck.
bad,
I'm sure
I
that
hate
James
you.
doesn't want fucking redneck anyway.
Hey guys, did you see that?
Not a
secular
bad-
I
talk
need their
video?
accents! I need their accents!
I don't think Kyle Kalinske goes far left enough. I think he needs to be removed from secular talk.
I unironically
Up, down,
believe
left,
that
right,
all
up,
Republicans, all in office unironically need to.
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna get so much hate mail. Fuck you guys.
This song is making us aggressive.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Music.
No, they're
This
wearing
is
the Swine masks.
music.
We should.
Just imagine, just like fucking dad drags along his kid, like, "See, I don't get what you like about that Billie Eilish. I think this is good music. If you just listen to it, you might actually like it."
Kids these days don't know good music that hit them up the taint. Guys, this song is fucking Nikki Sixx trying to be David Bowie, which he shouldn't try because he's Nikki fucking Sixx. It's like, dude, you wrote "Treat Me Like the Dog I Am." You should not be going anywhere near that.
Maybe trying equals better result than not trying, though.
Do you really want? No, do you really want Nikki Sixx trying at 6 a.m.? Do you really want Nikki Sixx to try?
Yeah, you're right.
Corey
I'd rather-
Feldman.
I would rather listen to Ice Nine.
The less effort that Corey Feldman puts into his songs, the less terrible they tend to be.
And the more funny they are.
No, they're more funny when he's putting more effort.
Unironically, I'd sooner go to a Motley Crüe show if they fire Vince Neil and bring in Corey Feldman than go to a Motley Crüe show.
Corey
Like,
Feldman
like,
wouldn't know
now.
what the fuck to do with that show. He'd start
yeah,
dancing
but that,
and everybody.
that would make it even better.
No,
everybody
he'd
on
sing
stage
along
would
to it.
The riffs on this album have turned into like a weird
Bland.
mix. Now this sounds like something that could be in a teen movie, like not a 10-year-old movie, but like a teen movie.
That sounds like something that would be on the Not Another Teen Movie soundtrack.
James, I got an idea. Next time we do this, put it on fucking God, what's that Poison album?
Oh no!
Hollywood, yeah, Hollywood.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Who's that by?
It's
I
Kid
forgot.
Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Oh fuck.
Bunch of people react to bad album number 2,
No,
Kid Cudi.
No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go full YMS ripoff called James and Friends. God.
Fucking
Oh
God.
God! It's the Shout of the Devil '97.
Ah.
I forgot
sounds all
this was on the
nasally.
album.
God, I'd rather listen to like the worst cover version of Goofy Goober Rock than hear this.
Just having this on here is so fucking disjointed. You have all these shitty industrial fucking 90s bullshit, and then you have this.
But ever since this album came out, whenever Motley do this song live, they do this version. They do this version when they play it live.
They must be aware of how poorly received this album is.
Dude,
It's
they're
hard.
Motley fucking Crüe. Do you think they're that smart?
Well, that's fair.
Look, look. Here's the thing about Nicky Six. When he was first gonna join a band, this one guy said, "Yeah, sure, get a bass, you can join my band." So he goes and steals a guitar and brings it back.
Okay, I'll
And the
admit
guy's like,
that's...
"This is a guitar, you fucking dumbass."
I'll admit that's kind of cool, but still, like you could just
I mean,
use
Nicky
like the
Six didn't
low
even know what
E.
fucking bass was.
You could just use the low E, and that would be like the highest string on the bass.
They couldn't even fucking do original vocals, which honestly, that's good, probably. They just used the track of the original vocals from the 83 version on this one. They tried to do what Jeff Tate did for the Jet City Woman fucking version on Frequency Unknown. Or maybe it's like certain parts are like recorded new, but not the notes he can't hit well.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? The vocal mixing sounds different on this song because it sounds somehow even fucking quieter.
I'm just waiting for Brandon to come on, because that song's a meme and a half.
Fuck this. Fuck this song. Fuck this album.
Isn't
Fuck
this about
band.
isn't this about like his kid or some shit?
The same kid who fucking beat him 20 years later.
And he
Grow up to do great things, like beat your dad to a pulp and make him no longer sing.
Oh, speaking of which, what's it
he
called?
deserved.
Third time we've gone over this.
Deserve.
Brandon was abused as a child by having this song dedicated to him. I'd imagine it was very cathartic for him to beat up his fucking worm of a father.
Singing his own version. Daddy!
Fucking
I
Brent.
hate you! I hate you! You ruined my life! God, no, you guys saw those songs that he did with like some rappers a few years ago.
He did one with a rapper that I actually recognized the name of, and then he did one with like a pop duo that nobody fucking knew, and both of them were hated as shit.
No, it's funny, I sent it to you and you're like, I want,
I hate that shit. Don't cry for me when I'm gone. Fuck you! If I'm sad when you're fucking gone, I'll cry when I want to. Although I don't see why Brandon would be, considering Tommy fucking Lee.
End my
41.
suffering.
That album was shit. It was crap. It was feces. It was doo-doo. It was dung. It was fetal matter. It was anal paste. It was
Yeah.
chocolate syrup. And it was bad.